This is the dinosaur that almost made it. Hi, and welcome to Paleologic. Today, we're going to talk about the few dinosaurs that made it to the present day. Now, when we think of dinosaurs, we picture towering sauropods, horned dinosaurs, and ferocious carnivores like Tyrannosaurus rex. But did you know that there are actually two lineages of dinosaurs alive today? Let's dive in and uncover the secrets of these modern-day dinosaurs. Our planet's history spans billions of years, and during this vast expanse of time, life has undergone remarkable transformations. Among the most fascinating chapters in the Earth's history are those that tell the tale of creatures from bygone eras that have managed to survive until today. These so-called living fossils offer us a unique opportunity to study evolution firsthand. And one of the most extraordinary examples of a living fossil is the coelacanth. Coelacanths belong to a group of fish called lobe-finned fishes, which are characterized by their fleshy, lobe-paired fins. This distinct feature sets them apart from other fish like sharks and rays, which possess cartilaginous or bony skeletons and are part of a different group. Coelacanths were once thought to have gone extinct around 66 million years ago when a giant asteroid slammed into the Yucatan Peninsula, marking the end of the Cretaceous period and wiping out most of the dinosaurs and marine life. However, in 1938, a South African museum curator stumbled upon a living coelacanth while examining a fish brought in for identification. The discovery was nothing short of astonishing because it turned out to be the first living coelacanth ever recorded. The news of this find sent shockwaves through the scientific community and captured the public's imagination. Coelacanths became known as a classic example of a living fossil, an organism that had seemingly vanished millions of years ago but had somehow managed to persist in relative obscurity. Since then, we've learned that they didn't go extinct at the end of the Cretaceous. Rather, they were already on their way out by then. Fossils suggest that their heyday was during the late Devonian period, some 365 million years ago, with more than 400 species flourishing in the oceans. Today, only two species remain. Both are found in the deep waters off the coast of Africa and Asia. They prefer depths ranging from 200 to 700 meters and can grow up to 2.5 meters long. Despite their somewhat terrifying appearance, coelacanths are generally slow-moving, sluggish creatures with a maximum speed of just 2.5 kilometers per hour. Their unusual skeletal structure enables them to withstand the immense water pressure found at such depths. Interestingly, coelacanths have a special chambered swim bladder that acts as an air conditioner. By controlling the amount of gas in the bladder, they can maintain a stable body temperature regardless of the surrounding water temperature, allowing them to thrive even in frigid deep-sea environments. While they do not possess any specialized sensory organs, recent research suggests that coelacanths have excellent eyesight. One of the distinctive features of coelacanths is their unique set of ribs, which number between 17 and 19 pairs. These ribs serve both as protection for their internal organs and as points of attachment for their powerful muscles. And like most fish, coelacanths have only one bone connected to each of their fin rays, simplifying their overall anatomy. In terms of their diet, coelacanths are opportunistic feeders, consuming a variety of prey, including crustaceans, fish, and squid. They typically hunt near the ocean floor where their prey tends to congregate, making use of their stout, tailless tails to maneuver through the darkness. Now the question arises, why are coelacanths considered a living fossil? Well, it all boils down to their evolutionary history. Coelacanths have changed very little over the past 145 million years, making them a prime example of a living fossil. In fact, the differences between the oldest and youngest specimens are so minor that it is challenging to distinguish them based on morphology alone. This lack of significant change in physical characteristics highlights the remarkable stability of their genetic makeup, which may play a role in their longevity and survival. You see, their slow metabolism allows them to survive on very little food, making them well suited for life in the deep sea where food is scarce. Furthermore, their large size reduces the need for frequent feeding, enabling them to conserve energy and endure extended periods without sustenance. As a result, coelacanths are perfectly adapted to the challenges of deep-sea dwelling, which could explain their success as a surviving lineage. So while it might seem that life today looks very different from what it was like in the days of the dinosaurs, the coelacanth shows us that there is always more to discover, and that the boundaries of our understanding are constantly shifting. Birds, despite being descendants of dinosaurs, evolved along a different evolutionary pathway after diverging from the main dinosaur lineage around 130 million years ago. The avian features like wings, feathers, and beaks also set them apart from their dinosaur cousins. So while birds and dinosaurs share a common ancestor, birds are not considered dinosaurs themselves. Instead, they are the only surviving members of the group that includes dinosaurs known as Archosauria, which also gave rise to crocodiles and alligators. The evolution of birds from dinosaurs is supported by numerous lines of evidence, including anatomical studies, which reveal similarities in skeletal structure between birds and certain groups of dinosaurs, such as theropods. Additionally, paleontological discoveries like the famous Archaeopteryx fossil provide a glimpse into this evolutionary transition, showcasing a creature with both reptilian and avian characteristics. The fossil record reveals a progression from earlier bird-like dinosaurs to more advanced forms, ultimately leading to modern birds. One of the intriguing aspects of studying birds is their potential to shed light on the origins of feathers. Feathers are unique to birds, and their evolution remains an active area of research. Studying the development and function of feathers in modern birds may provide clues about how feathers first evolved in their dinosaur ancestors and how they subsequently diversified. Moreover, analyzing the structure and composition of different types of feathers could help scientists understand their various uses, such as insulation, display, and flight, as well as their role in the evolution of flight itself. The success of birds can be attributed to several factors. Their adaptation to flight has allowed them to exploit new ecological niches and resources. Additionally, their ability to lay eggs with shells, which provide protection and enable parental care, has been a key factor in their diversification. The evolution of feathers has provided them with numerous benefits, including insulation, display, and flight, contributing to their overall success. Birds have also demonstrated resilience and adaptability in the face of environmental changes, allowing them to persist and thrive throughout history. So birds have truly evolved into a highly successful group of animals. Their remarkable adaptations, including feathers, beaks, hollow bones, and the ability to fly, have enabled them to conquer the skies and thrive in diverse habitats worldwide. They continue to captivate us with their beauty, diversity, and evolutionary success. As we continue to explore the natural world, we may discover even more examples of living fossils that challenge our understanding of evolution and the history of life on Earth. And if you are fascinated by the stories of ancient creatures that somehow managed to make it to the present day, please consider subscribing for more videos about dinosaurs and other prehistoric beasts that are still roaming our planet. Thanks for joining me on this journey through time, and I'll see you next time.